Why, hello, I am Tiara Reed, the owner of Inspire, Engage, and Educate. And I'm super, super excited today to not only be here to chat with you, but to share some of the most amazing women in my life with you. So, again, it is Happy National Women's Month to everyone. And what we are highlighting during the month of March are our women that are doing it all. They are in love with BAE, meaning building ambitious endeavors as well as balancing those things that mean the most to them. Of course, their family. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about the panel tonight. We have Patrice, who is here, and not only is Patrice an innovative educator that supports so many people in the field on the collegiate as well as K through 12. She's done it all. She's worked on our behalf for the government, making sure that our educators have what they need. I'm super, super excited to have her here tonight, and I get to call her a close friend. That's my sister friend, okay? We started so long ago teaching together, and of course, you know, a friendship that is worth keeping will follow you no matter where you go, even when she moved to Cali, right? So I'm super, super excited to have her tonight. And then secondly, I have Ellen with me. Ellen and I are gold friends as well. Ellen owns an amazing massage company where she will come and give you the feeling that you need anywhere and everywhere, meaning that her touch is just heaven sent. I'm gonna be honest. So with Ellen, she and I, we met some time ago last year, but it doesn't matter the time. It just matters the dynamic person that I saw her to be. So I can't wait till you hear her story and how she is balancing her life, being a woman in control, as well as an entrepreneur and a loving mom. Hello, Jill. Love, love, love. Hey, we got Jill out there. Now that's my other girlfriend. Hey, Jill Miller. We last but not least, we'll hear from Vanessa. Vanessa and I are also sister friends. Vanessa and we have a relationship that stems some time back. And it's just so amazing to see her transition her multi-billion-dollar skills to her own company. She has been the head of a Fortune 500 company for so long, and now she's taking all the skills that she's learned and infusing it into her own journey. And she's a new mommy, but she's a mommy of four, but a new mommy, right? So if she can do it, and if I can do it, and all of us can do it, I know you guys can do it. So go friends, sit back and look forward to being inspired. So Patrice, please share with us.
Sure. So first, thank you so much for having me. One, I am so excited to be here and to share with you my journey in being in love with my ambitious goals. I am very, by nature, just a driven person, but more so that comes from the fact that I know that I can do all things through Christ. I'm a very faith-based person, so I know that like I can, whatever I put my hands to is going to prosper. So I started off in education as a kindergarten teacher, believe it or not. Really was like, I want to impact the field of education, really engage young people really early on and helping them understand the importance of owning their educational experience, because mom, dad, sister, auntie, brother, cousin cannot get that for you. And once you have it, it's the one thing that no one can take away. And so I really wanted to empower kids to understand that. But also I realized that there are a lot of decision makers, policymakers who impacted education, but did not have the experience in education. And so I am all very passionate about it and said, in order to be able to do anything else in education, I first had to make sure that I was an outstanding teacher, that I walked in those shoes to be able to always carry that perspective. And that has led me to I was a fellow at the U.S. Department of Education. So I served under the Obama administration for 2 terms, as well as I currently am the director of organizational learning and development at the Carnegie Foundation. So working with universities, private industry, K through 12 districts, as well as On top of that, being a mom and a wife. We turned 16 this year, my husband and I, and we have two wonderful boys that I call my joy on legs. And what really drives me is the fact that I want to model for our sons the kind of partner I will hope that they would want to have in one way or another, if that's their choice. And so I really want them to see that their mom is a learner, that their mom is willing to try new things and take risks. That at the same time, while I do that, I'm still loving and nurturing. I am still hands on. I still have built a wonderful relationship with their dad. But I want them to see that. I think it's really important that we model that for our kids, and so that is a top priority for me. So they know they've been on my journey with me. I am a student at the University of Pennsylvania in their Chief Learning Officer EDD program. So they've been on that journey with me from writing my essays to, when I got my results that I got in, everything. And I always talk to them about, mom is trying to model for you what I expect of you, what I will hope you aspire and want to be and have in your life in the future. So that's just a little bit about myself.
Patrice, you are so dynamic. And as you begin to talk, and you just lit up when you started talking about Kirk and the boys. She is definitely, she has a house full of men, and kings in training, and just understanding how important it is. You just light up my heart when I think about the time that you take, even though you are so busy. So how do you balance that? Like, what's the scheduling process? Can you share a little bit about that? And also, Vanessa and Ellen, if you could share as well.
Sure. So it definitely takes a village. So I am very upfront and honest with my work and making sure that I calendar everything. I calendar on my calendar, like, this is the time that's blocked off to go pick up my sons from school. It's important that I'm able to do that. I travel a lot for work, so every moment that I'm able to spend with them in really organic ways, I try to make sure I can do that. So everyone on my job knows that scheduled piece is sacred for me. It's blocked off. I work West Coast hours. So because I work West Coast hours on the East Coast, it does give me the opportunity to be with them in the morning, do things to take care of me. That's very important. So I do a lot of things to take care of the husband and the kids, but I definitely do things to take care of me. I make sure I go to Pilates every morning. I'm going to the gym. I do whatever I need to do, yoga, whatever I need to do to take care of myself, keep me grounded in the mornings before I start my day. So a lot of it goes into scheduling, being really organized. I cook dinner between meetings sometimes. I did that tonight because I knew I was going to be on here. And then also I have amazing husband. Like, he is like a team player. We are a team and we hold each other down like no other. And everything that we do is like, it's ours together. So my doctoral degree, I'm like, no, this is our degree. We are getting this together because he's really stepping up in a lot of different ways to make sure that I can do that. So lots of scheduling, takes a village, and I make sure I take time to take care of myself. If I'm not good to myself, I can't be good to anybody else.
I love that. So, what a great way to segue from Patrice and that diamond that she shared with us about taking care of ourselves, and talk to the lady that is a priority within her business to come and take care of you. So, those like myself and others, you may be working from home or anywhere you are, she will come and she will meet you there to make sure that she's taking care of you. Yes, yes, someone else said, and guys, while we are, yes, you have to. While we are chatting, we want to hear from you. So please, please, please share your questions and your comments. We will get to them because you add value to this conversation. So, Ellen, please share your journey with us.
Well, hello, ladies. I'm Ellen Barfield, and I'm the owner of Park and Relax Mobile Massage. So I knew the importance as being a mother, wife, just the busy field of bringing the convenience of getting something done for yourself in your home. So bringing massage in, I come with the table, the sheets, the music. Let's just wind down. Let's make sure that we take care of those everyday stresses, whether it's an hour or 90 minutes. We can put on those hot towels, hot stones. We can do whatever, but we have to make sure that we make ourselves priority. So piggybacking off of what Patrice said, scheduling is everything. Not to knock a spa, but you can have a spa day for yourself and go out and enjoy. But when you have those busy, crazy days, that's when you call me. I come in, you just open your door, and I'm there for you. So, I mean, everything that we do, we're someone's daughter, someone's mother, someone's sister, and we're somebody's friend. So, with all of those dynamics, we have to remember ourselves because all of those people need us. So she talked about it being a village and having a support system. So that's why I made Park and Relax, because I'm that support system when you've had that long day or you've crashed or you want to be appreciative to your spouse or friends. It's a great gift. So being Wonder Woman, you got to take care of your body. So you definitely is something that is not, it's always shown as a luxury or something to do for fun, but it actually takes care of you in the long run. You got to keep moving. There's no reason for you to stop in life and stay still. You only stay still to rest, to reflect, and to receive. Outside of that, we got things to do. So yes, absolutely. I love this, and thank you for inviting me.
So, Ellen, as you were talking, I just thought about your origin. I know the story, but if you can just share with us what made you embark on this, because you actually already had a thriving career, but you decided to
Yes.
also take your talents to develop a business to help others. So, if you can tell us about that and then a little bit about how you do your own personal balancing.
Okay. Well, I am a happy-go-lucky person, as you can tell. I'm always all smiles. So, my father actually went to the hospital uh, back in 2007, and it was life changing for me because I was graduating, and it was sudden, and he had colon cancer. And at that time, I was just in retail, not doing anything heavy. The experience that he had, the hospital setting was it wasn't inviting, it wasn't warm. He was scared. He's a male. He hadn't been to the hospital in years. We find out he has colon cancer. He has to have an immediate surgery. So they're calling me and I'm coming in, and I had to bathe my father. Just the experience itself pushed me into the medical field. I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna get in and show them that when people are sick, they can sometimes be mean. It's not personal. It's just they're scared. There's a lot of things going on. So I get in the medical field. I start working at OR, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm touching the people, but it wasn't direct care. I was just pre-oping them and giving them the love and warmth before they go into that surgery. I wanted to do more. I needed to be more hands-on. The physicians, they gave you high stress. That's a high stress field. It is not anything to play with. And to carry that, I said, okay, I can go back to school one more time. I can do it. You know what? I'm going to go into massage. That's direct care. I did that 2018. Never look back. I'm giving people direct care. I'm taking care of people with cancer. I'm taking care of moms who are pregnant. Prenatal massages are important. Just giving that education, like that's what moved me to do it. I want to take care of people. I want to be the healer in the village. So you got those that are standing up and speaking up and going to war, and those that are artistic, and everybody has their box, and my box is healing. I'm going to lay hands on you. I'm going to speak life in you. You're going to enjoy your time. I'm going to encourage you. I'm going to be your cheerleader with your business. So, that's what made me take that journey in massage. I had to help. I had to be that healer. Now, when it comes to balancing, that is still a juggling act because scheduling is everything. And I'm very organized. Like she said, that time blocked out, it can't be messed with. And those are the things we have to do, is like set priorities within our days and weeks. So I have a motto where you need time for yourself, time for your friends and family, and time for your loved one, your significant other. So if you have to do that in a 4 week period, how many times are you going to do that? How many times am I going to say, okay, girl, I'm going to catch you for lunch. I'm going to block this off in the calendar. We'll do our little quick meet up. And then, okay, got to have date night. All right. The kids have their own schedule. I'm their chauffeur. I'm their chef, So just organizing things in your life and not beating yourself up. It's okay. I want people to know it's okay. Every day is not going to be perfect. Every day is not going to go to plan. It's your schedule or how you organized it. Take a deep breath. Understand we don't have bad days. We have bad moments, and move forward through that.
I love that, Ellen. And as you began to talk, and I just thought about, everything that she said, I can truly attest to it. That is her. That is who she is. We met and instantly we had like kindred spirits. So, like I said, a lot of times it's not about the amount of time that you know someone. It's kind of, you know that you guys are heading toward the same goals. You're connected by being goal friends. And so, thank you so much, Ellen, for sharing your story. It's so impactful. Just the love that you have for your family that has driven you to a path of even sharing that love. So, thanks. We're going to move on to Vanessa. And Vanessa, again, is someone very, very special. She's like a sister to me. And I've watched her just not only just grow, I've watched her family grow, literally. I've watched her grow as a person, and she's helped me to grow as a person. She's been my number one supporter, and I hope that I am that to her.
Absolutely.
And I would love for her to share her story with you.
Absolutely. So again, Tiara, thank you so much for having me on. Ellen, I need to get with you. I definitely need those massages that you just described. Just your voice in general just kind of put me at ease and just, in a relaxed state of mind. So thank you so much for sharing that. So, again, everybody, my name is Vanessa Wolford. I am the CEO and founder of Elite Strategic Solutions, and my company has come about last year, actually. I am a hospitality leader. I have been in the business for 20 years. 20 plus years, actually. I started fairly early. I am a native of Bosnia and I was raised in Germany. So I am an immigrant in the United States. I have been in this country for going on 19 years now. So almost half of my life I have spent here in this country, and it has provided great opportunities for me. So I'm very thankful for the journey that I've had, along the way. So Elite Strategic Solutions is basically a business consulting company. I do help with hotels, so I do hotel consulting, but I also help small businesses and really just any company that really needs some guidance as far as organization and marketing support and anything like that. And so while I was actually, kind of like building my company, which actually came about because of an unfortunate event, because of COVID and everything else that was going on. I lost my job last year. And so I had to regroup very quickly. And my partner has been amazing as far as his support. He actually was the one that 3 days after I lost my job, by the way, I was like very pregnant at the time. He went and filed for an LLC for me and was like, let's get the ball going. And so I had the baby, and then I started working on my strategy. He helped me with all of my YouTube presence. I created a podcast called Vanessa's Cafe, and then I started working with small businesses and everything. But one thing that I realized that I was missing was financial literacy. Over time and over the last 15, 20 years as an adult in the United States, I realized how little I actually understood and knew how to basically set myself up and my family up for success. So one of the biggest things that I was lacking of was emergency funds. And so I actually met this amazing lady that I had known for so many years that invited me to a finance event for children. And that was sort of my introduction into the financial services industry. And once I was there and I saw how they were teaching children how to manage money and how to build wealth and how they were teaching them about taxes and inflation. And I was like, oh my God, I love this. And I could really use this knowledge myself, one, and I can implement it within my offerings as a business consultant, because I can help, small business owners that have just started up, or anyone really. I can help them redirect funds, roll over 401ks. I mean, there's just so much out there that so many people don't know, but the main thing that they don't know is financial literacy or education. And so this company actually is offering free education to all. And I just loved the whole concept. So I basically ended up, in addition to everything else I do, I joined the financial literacy campaign, and I am a licensed financial professional now for the United States and Canada. So I am doing I do a lot. And so you probably wonder how I juggle everything, right? So I have 4 children, as she mentioned earlier, and I have a partner. We have, a home, no pets. I don't think I can handle any more responsibilities. But I would say time management, of course, is the number one thing, and basically asking for help and relying on others and plugging them in as I know. So thankfully, I have 2 teenage daughters, and I kind of started over late. Again, I had them sort of early. So I have 2 teenage daughters, and then I have a almost 5-year-old son, and then I have a 10-month-old son, almost 10-month-old son. So they really have to help, right? So ever since they were little, actually, I started by, teaching them chores and making basically kind of building some ownership as far as just different chores and tasks without actual payment. I think that's such a big mistake that parents do, paying your children to do chores. They need to understand that that is part of life, and that they need to know how to perform those so they can be self-sufficient and independent as they become adults. And, again, with my heritage and my background from Europe, I just grew up knowing how to cook and clean and, do basically all the basic households. So that was really important for me to translate and transition over to my children. So Tiara, you got to stop me when I get to that 5 to 7 minute line, because I can talk all day. So anyways, so having a very concrete schedule in place is extremely important. A lot of people always ask me, how do you do this? And I honestly can't even tell you. I roll with the punches. I love activity. I hate being idle. I love having a lot going on. So I just kind of, keep the ball going, and I just, knock out one by one. And I am definitely a perfectionist, and I like to accomplish things. So if I need to stay up until midnight or 3 o'clock in the morning, then I will do that to get things done. Over the course of the year, I've learned how to build websites. I'm really good at content writing. That has been sort of my passion. So I'm also looking at possibly, publishing a book about my American dream and, all kinds of things. But yeah, I don't know that there's a secret to it all. It's really just, asking for help when you need it. And of course, appreciating everybody around you. And I think that we have a great dynamic here in our household, and everybody knows when they need to step in and do more. And so, again, my partner allows me to, do all these different things, and he will pick up dinner or do whatever he needs to do on his end to take care of the baby or whatever, so that I can focus on my business. So that's my share.
Well, Vanessa, you did an incredible job sharing. And it's so funny when you say, yeah, you are a perfectionist, but in a good way. Vanessa is the organized queen. When I tell you, listen, and as you begin to speak, I just thought about all those years, you worked in the hotel industry. That's pretty much what you have to do, put out fires. It's always something occurring, something happening. So it was just preparing you for your next big thing. And ladies, not only do I want to say thank you for the love that you brought to our goal friends out there, because I know that someone is walking away with just a little bit more inspiration if they are in between the thought of, can I do this? Should I do this? Remember, you are, our children, they watch us, right? But they really, really watch you. When we say they watch you, no, they really, really watch you. Meaning that when you begin to try new things, they'll surprise you. Maybe they'll do it. So just continue your quest of greatness. If you feel as if you are doing something and it's not bringing you joy, you begin to tap into other things that are, and it will all work out. Last but not least, ladies, if you'd like to say anything before we end, go ahead.
Well, I would thank you again. Thank you for having me on the show. If anybody is interested in any business consulting, marketing strategies, or financial literacy, please contact me. My website is right here, EliteStrategicSolutionsLLC.com, which is also my tag on Instagram. I had that in my name description. So Elite Strategic Solutions LLC, please contact me. I host Money Mondays every Monday at 6 p.m., where we just share free education again about money. So please feel free to reach out to me. Thank you so much for having me again.
All right. Thank you so much again for joining us tonight. As you can see below is my LinkedIn page. I really love to connect with people. I thoroughly enjoy mentoring women specifically who are interested in thinking about how do they pivot from one career to another. And so Tierra knows that is something that I'm really passionate about, and I'm good at it. I'm actually good at it. So not just like saying it, but like for real, I can do it and do it well. And then also, feel free to connect too. I really am passionate about education, all things education. I'm looking at systems change and then organizational transformation, which is what is really close and dear to my heart, and thinking about how do we improve the outcomes for all kids if we don't first think about how we improve and disrupt our systems. So thank you so much for having me, and I look forward to connecting with you.
Yes, thank you, ladies. I enjoyed hearing from all of y'all. Y'all are so awesome, and I can feel the great energy, and I love it. But please, if you would love to book a mobile massage with me, my website's online. And yes, I cover Georgia, so it does include mileage. It's $110 for the hour, so it's something that is very doable. And I'm coming to you, so just be ready in your robe and open that door, and I'll be there to take care of you. But yes, like I said again, we got to be each other's cheerleaders. We self-motivate already. All the women here who spoke tonight, we self-motivate. That's what we have in common. We just have to get it done with no excuses. So just get it done.
All right, really quickly before we end, a few people asked, do you come to Loganville? Do you go to South Fulton? Yes, she will come wherever you are. So guys, you don't have to end right here. The conversation is going to continue on Instagram. So if you are interested in joining our after party, it starts at 8:40 at Inspire, Engage, Educate. My company's Instagram. We invite you to come and continue chatting with us. We'll be on there for a little bit more. We're going to share our mommy time with you, right? So my girlfriends, I love you guys. Remember that, not only am I not great by mistake, neither are you, right? So you have those gifts. Go ahead and bless someone with them. All right. Good night.